Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Todd. This is Todd. For today's video, I have decided to do creamy garlic chicken breast with mashed potatoes and chicken gravy and broccoli. For today's recipe, you are going to need 2 medium chicken breasts. You're also going to need about 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 1/4 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and I have about 2 tablespoons of shredded Parmesan in here too. For the sauce, you are going to need 2½ tablespoons of olive oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of butter. You're also going to need about 6 cloves of garlic. You're going to need 30 grams or 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You're going to need 118 milliliters of chicken broth. I'm using Better Than Bouillon. And you're going to need about half of a small onion. Since this is a large onion, I'm going to use about 1/4 of this onion. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and clear my board off, and I will be right back. Okay, so I got my board cleaned off. I am going to go ahead and just fillet these chicken breasts in half. And if you don't really get them even, that's fine. This piece right here is even. This is not quite even, which, once again, is fine. And I'm going to actually pound these out a little bit, and I will go ahead and bring you back once that's done, as that's going to be kind of loud. Okay, so I got these pounded out, and I just used my rolling pin right here, and I didn't really want to thin them out too much. I am going to go ahead and sit these pieces right here off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe my board off. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my flour, and I'm going to dump my seasonings and Parmesan cheese into that. And I am going to grab a spoon, and I'm going to go ahead and just mix this up. Alright, and that is mixed up nicely now. I'm going to go ahead and just dump that out onto a plate. And I'm going to go ahead and turn a skillet on about a medium heat. And I'm going to go ahead and just add in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Just enough to fry this. And I'm going to go ahead and start breading my chicken. And I'm just going to press it into the flour. And I'm going to try and get some of that Parmesan in there and press that into the meat too. And I'm going to go ahead and just set that off to the side. Okay, so I got my chicken done. And I'm going to let this rest here for about 1 minute. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my burner down, as it looks like my skillet's getting just a little too hot. And I'll go ahead and bring you back when I'm getting ready to fry these. Okay, so I'm back, and this is rested here for about a minute. My oil is just a little on the hot side, which is fine. It's going to cool it down when I put the chicken in. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the chicken in first, right quick. And I'm also shaking off any excess flour before I put it in. And I'm going to fry this for about 2 minutes, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip this and fry it for another 2 to 3 minutes, or until it reaches about 155 internal temperature. It's going to finish cooking when I take them out, and it's also going to be in the sauce for a little bit, so I'm not really trying to dry it out too much. I will go ahead and just bring you back. Okay, so I'm getting ready to flip my chicken now, and you're trying to look for a nice crispy crust. If you don't really get that, it's fine. You don't really need it. It's going to be in sauce anyways. Okay, so my chicken's done. I'm going to go ahead and add in my butter. Got a little of the wrapper left on there. And I am going to go ahead and add in my onions. And I am also going to get my garlic out. And I am going to go ahead and get ready to crush that in. Get that ready here, as this sauce is not going to take really long at all to prepare. I'm going to go ahead and scrape up all the stuff from frying the chicken off of the skillet. I'll go ahead and just bring you back once this is done. Okay, so I'm happy with my onions right now, and I'm going to go ahead and just crush in my garlic. And I'm going to go ahead and just give this a quick stir. I'm going to go ahead and add in my chicken broth. I made a little extra just in case. I'm also going to need some of this for my gravy too, so. And I went ahead and added in my cream too. Going to go ahead and just give this a quick mix. And this is going to go ahead and need to simmer here for about 5 minutes to evaporate a good majority of that. And the last thing I'm going to do is add in my Parmesan cheese. And I will go ahead and just bring you back when I'm getting ready to do the next step. Okay, so my sauce is pretty much done, and this has been simmering here for about 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add in my Parmesan cheese, and I am going to change that for a whisk. And I'm going to go ahead and just whisk this for about 1 minute. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off right quick. And now I'm going to go ahead and turn that heat back on to about a low. And you're going to want to go ahead and let this simmer for 1 more minute. I am going to go ahead and add my chicken in after that 1 minute. And I will go ahead and just bring you back. Okay, so this has been simmering here for about a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just cut the heat off. And I'm going to go ahead and just add in my chicken right quick. And I'm going to go ahead and just use the spatula here to scrape the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to go ahead and just flip the chicken to coat. And this is pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this video up right here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, make sure you smash that subscribe button too. It really helps my channel out. And as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to come back to enjoy watching me on this journey of mine.